Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. You caught me, I was looking down at my scripts. How are you, everyone? How are you, my darling? Larkin Moss?
Lovely. How are you?
We are great. Did you hear that crack of thunder last night?
Oh my gosh!
Did it wake you up?
Shook the whole place. Yes.
It shook your house?
Yeah, not literally, but I just about felt like it did. It sure as heck woke me up.
You've never been through an earthquake?
No, obviously. Actually, I have one time. I was in like 4th grade. Lexington had a very small one, and I remember it. The pictures over my bed were shaking. It woke me up.
I remember when I first went to. I told you I did a stint in Anchorage, Alaska, for 8 months before I came here, and I was put into a hotel. And I had to stay there for 3 months until they found me somewhere to live.
No way.
And probably in the first four or 5 weeks, they had like 3 earthquakes.
Oh my God.
And
I've been like, gotta go.
I was like, what am I doing here?
Got to go.
Like, literally, I lasted 8 months in Alaska.
I know. Well, for other reasons, I feel like I wouldn't last very long in Alaska, but.
Well, no, I will say Alaska was actually quite beautiful.
Really?
It was a little strange.
Yeah.
But for somebody who comes from Australia, it was complete opposite.
It's polar opposite, from one extreme to the other.
But waking up and having things off the wall, wardrobes pushed over in the...
It's not
it was
for
a
me.
little scary. People were messaging me from Australia
Whoa,
going,
yeah.
are you okay?
Yeah.
But I'd be asleep through the whole thing.
You're like, apparently there was an earthquake last night.
And then there was a picture of me, I remember patting this moose, this wild moose, and the boss of the station said, Troy, you do realise that they'll attack you. I'm like, what?
Oh,
I had
well,
no
it
concept.
was just letting me pet me.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Just
Whatever.
outside the station door, there was a
way.
Yeah, moose. So I'd go out
cool.
and feed it. I shouldn't have
not
been
cool
doing
when it
that.
attacks you.
Speaking of people who are brave like me,
Yes.
Nicole Kidman, she posted a video of her rescuing a huge spider from a pool. Take a look, everyone.
It's a tarantula, right, Mom?
I'm having to take care of this spider. Help!
Oh, please. That's not a spider.
That is a huge spider
That's just
to me.
a little teeny weeny spider.
I don't know about you, but I'm not
Hey,
touching that.
Do they like water, do they?
I
Is it the time of the year that you should?
don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
I'm staying far away. Like
All
that
right.
thing's baby, I would scream
Gee, she
at.
looks good, doesn't she?
She
I
always
remember when
does.
she was younger and she used to have so many freckles and red curly hair. It goes to show how amazing that laser work is.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman too,
Stunning.
and a phenomenal actress.
Alrighty, everyone, a shark is safe and back in San Antonio
This is my
Aquarium.
favorite.
As of today, you sent this in.
I love
After
this.
3 suspects stole the animal over the weekend, surveillance video shows someone lifting the shark out of a touch tank, placing it in a bucket, and then leaving with it in a stroller. Police say the thief of the 16-inch female horned shark was not a spur of the moment type of thing. So hold on. So because I was busy reading, I didn't get to see. Can we play the video again?
I mean, this man just literally just plucks it out.
So where is it?
Far right.
Okay.
See, right here in
Oh,
corner?
okay, got you.
There he goes, just carrying it nonchalantly.
Okay. And so the shark is now back.
Yes, but you know, this is the funniest part of the story. So he wheels the shark out, and he gets caught because an employee notices water leaking from the stroller.
From the pram.
Yes.
From the stroller, baby stroller. Did he have a baby in there?
I
apart from the
think
shark?
maybe that
there
somebody
he is
with him
going
was
off with the
carrying the
stroller.
baby.
So it looks like there was 2 people involved.
2 or 3, I think.
Really?
Yes, somebody had to hold the baby that they brought in. You see the lady to the left? She's holding the baby. I'm pretty sure that's her.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
But what were you going to do with it?
That was exactly what I was going to ask. For what?
Well, one person has obviously been charged. No one else at this time. Now, the shark is called Miss Helen, and it was found at his home. 16 inches. That's not a very big shark.
But that's a big shark to try to take from an aquarium.
Yeah, it's probably as big as the spider that we were just scared of.
That was a spider. That was a tarantula to me.
Okay, this one I thought was good for you because
Okay.
of your gorgeous stepson.
Oh, thank you.
Is it okay to bribe your kids? On one hand, tricking your kids to do something can mess with their judgment later on in life. But it's important to get them to do things such as homework and eating healthy to get them further in life. Now, according to a survey by Great American... Oh, please. Great American Cookies.
I thought the same thing.
Did you send this in?
I did not.
94% of parents with children under 4 admit to giving their children candies for good behaviour. So this article suggests that there should be a different way to bribe children, like when your teen wants a car, teach them about budgeting,
Yes.
and your toddler offer them fruit instead of candy. Hello? Do you bribe your kid?
Yes, but see,
You
I
do?
don't think it's a bribe. I don't like that word because I think there's a connotation with the word bribe. We incentivized him. So there was a point where
Ooh,
Braylon
that's a better word.
he's very ADHD just like I am, and he's all over the place, right? So everyday task, brushing your teeth, making your bed, putting your clothes away, impossible for
Sounds
him
like
to do.
David Goldman.
Yeah. So I made a checklist, and at the end of every day, if he checked off everything that he needed to do, he got $1. So we gave the kid $5 a week, and he learned how to do these tasks. Now we don't give him money, but he does these things every single
So
day.
you're saying I should be saying to David Goldman, now I need you to read your scripts, otherwise
Every
you don't
day.
get to do that segment.
Yes, or you don't get your $1.
I got you.
There you go.
I got you. Look, I don't see there's an issue with, I don't know, I think you're right about the bribing
Yeah, that's
content.
just a bad
I don't know whether
word.
that's
I don't
such
know.
a great thing to do, but I think you should incentivize.
Yeah.
Incentivize.
Incentivize,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you. On that. And I don't think you should be, we didn't get cars as kids.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
We didn't get anything like that.
Yeah.
But I do know that if I wanted, like, you know, we used to ride horses,
Mm-hmm.
and I had part-time jobs as a kid. If I wanted a new bridle or something a little bit special
Yeah.
that we weren't getting, my father would make me go and
Work
purchase
for
it.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? To add to what we did with Braylon, we even did a time where it was like a 2 or 3 month period where we paid him. So if you did really well in school, we gave him extra money. If you got a good grade, you got extra money. And then he had bills he had to pay. So we were teaching him those kinds of things. If you get a higher education, when you do well in school, you get more money, makes it easier. You have more to spend on fun things that you want to spend it on, not your rent and your bills and all these other things. So
Yeah.
there are so many good things. I don't think it's a bribe. I think it's teaching. We wouldn't work for free. I'm not working for free. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not working for
Yeah.
free.
Do you get bribed to do anything for Ravi?
Cook
Cook dinner or anything
you
like
know,
that?
yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I have to bribe him. He doesn't know it. Now that's a bribe. That's a bribe.
I got you.
But,
Oh, that's a bribe. You're
oh yeah,
right.
sometimes I have to.
Okay.
But you know, hey honey, if you take out that trash, you know.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, wink,
All right,
wink,
how
wink.
much sugar are you really consuming? Believe it or not, a lot of sugar could come from so-called healthy drinks. Oh, I didn't know that part. If you're eating a 2,000 calorie per day diet, you should have about 25 grams of sugar per day, according to the American Heart Association. Here's a list of the drinks that you may have and how much sugar they contain.
This is
Juice.
surprising.
What's this first one?
Juice is a simple glass of orange juice, has 21 grams of sugar, and several green juices are filled with sugars too, which people don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, juice is very, very high in sugar.
But can't you have unsweetened orange juice?
Yeah.
I have pulp-free and unsweetened, I think.
Yeah, unsweetened. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Maybe I'm...
I don't know about that.
Am I
but
imagining
pulp-free,
it?
I've definitely heard of.
Oh, okay. I'll ask. Coffee drinks in itself doesn't have sugar, but when you start adding milk and sugary stuff... Look, that's one thing I find interesting. One thing I always found when I first moved here to America. You have those... No one has a teaspoon of sugar.
No
They have a
one.
pour of sugar.
It's the pour
so
with the
it's
spout
like
this
5 teaspoons of sugar.
Yes.
And
yes.
those side things, they're liquid thingies.
The cream and stuff.
Yeah, the creamers and all that. It's full of sugar.
It's full of sugar. It's full of lactose. All the bad things.
Tea like coffee, no sugar, but Starbucks chai latte has 25. What?
27.
No, 42 grams
Oh, 42.
of sugar in
Even worse.
in the chai latte. I don't like chai latte.
I
so
don't care
that's
for them
fine by
either.
me.
We'll go on
Now, when I was moving here, I have to tell you.
Yes.
I'd never had. First of all, smoothies. How much is that? 57 grams of sugar. Oh, is this true?
It is true. It really is true. That's why they say it's good
That's
to
really
eat.
upsetting because I think I'm having a good juice.
But okay, but here's the thing. 27 grams of sugar in smoothies is not great, but you're not getting a bunch of carbs, you're not getting a bunch of other things that aren't good for you either. So it's all in moderation, I think. But, you know, if you ate a smoothie with a Big Mac, you'd really be in trouble.
And what about this? Health drinks, 16-ounce bottle of Health Aid pomegranate kombucha. Oh, I can't stand kombucha. You deserve to have
I've
the
never
14
had it.
grams of sugar if you eat that kombucha. It's fermented apple or something, isn't it?
No,
all right, I'm
thanks.
done with the list. It's still too much.
No, thanks.
All right, go over to the Facebook page, everyone. It'll all be there. That list was depressing me. I was saying, I've forgotten what I was saying now, everyone.
When you first moved here.
Oh, I'd never had iced tea.
Really?
I'd heard of it, but never had it.
So you just had only had hot?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everyone, well, very Australian, a hot cup of tea.
Yeah.
It could be 100 degrees outside and you have a cup of tea. Hot tea.
It's blazing.
Yeah. Put the kettle on, that's it. Put a cuppa on. And I was driving from Anchorage, and I said to my girlfriend who told me to come to here, and I said to her, I said, I'm loving this sweet tea from Starbucks. And she said, honey, how many are you drinking of them a day? I said, 4 or 5. And she went, do you know how much sugar's in those sweet tea? I've never had a sweet tea since.
Fast. So fast.
Yeah.
So, and I've just noticed, actually, I got Braylon a sweet tea the other day at McDonald's, and it now says Southern sweet tea, which to me is like
What does that mean?
15 cups of sugar with a little slash of tea.
Ooh,
yeah, I
that's
don't
not
know.
good.
It can catch up quickly.
All right, I've got to tell you about this one quickly. People say that wisdom comes with age, and there may be some truth to that. A woman with the Huffington Post decided to write a list of things women should know when they turn 40. Look, slap me, people. I'm going to get an email from you. I'm sorry. I know Marsha's sitting at home. Slap me for this one, Marsha, when I see you later on. But after looking at the list, maybe men and women can take this on. You ready for this one? Let's bring up the first one. Learn how to stop apologizing.
Yes.
You're not 40 yet. Do you apologize to everyone?
I don't, but I learned this early. Sometimes we apologize for things that we just don't need to apologize for.
I agree.
There's no point.
Or when you get told to.
Yeah.
Learn how to tell a lie with a straight face.
Robbie would argue I'm pretty good at that.
Oh.
I wouldn't say
Well, it just
so,
depends how much Botox you've had.
That's right.
And, you normally hit the Botox needle around 35.
It's true.
How to suck it up and learn criticism is not a blow. See,
What do you think?
I think it's tough. I don't mind the criticism thing, but sometimes I'm not going to suck it up. I'm going to tell you what I think about what you just told me.
Sure. But sometimes you just have to learn how to just let it roll off your back. And I was reading in this article that they said it's also not 10 pounds of weight that you feel like you need to carry. If somebody gives you criticism, take it, ingest it, learn from it, and move on.
I got you.
You know?
All right. How to make the most of me time. Well, here's the thing. Every day is about me. Every day is about my own
It's Troy Day
time.
every day.
Yeah, it's Troy Day every day.
Duh.
I'm telling you, I'm loving that Hip Hop of Hollywood right now.
What?
Hip Hop of Hollywood,
What
that
is
TV
that?
show.
Oh, I've never watched.
Oh, it's the best. If you want some good
It's the best
trash
one for
TV.
Troy Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, how dangerous it is to take your partner for granted. Again, me time.
I can't even.
Well, I don't think you take. Do you take Ravi for granted?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And we're working on that every day to not take each other for granted.
Well, Safari said that on Hip Hop Hollywood last night,
Not
that
to
his gal was taking him for granted.
Well, it happens very easily. I could see how. I mean, yeah.
So
but
does he say that to you, though?
That I'm
or do
taking him for
you
granted?
feel you are?
I feel I am. I try to be good about. So, like, if he does something and it's not the way that I think that he should do, I'll jump on him and then I'll take a step back and be like, wait, some people's husbands would never fold laundry.
See, here's the thing. What I find interesting with this list is these are things you should learn before you turn 40.
100%
So
agree.
what this is saying is after 40, you can no longer take advantage of Ravi.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what they're saying,
I guess that's what they're
basically.
saying. Yeah,
Huh?
it must be.
All right, we're going to go to break, everyone. You're watching Midday Kentucky. Tell us what you think on our Facebook page with all of these. See you in a minute.